So let's start with what is a website and what is web server. So this is my PC, and with the help of a browser I have opened twitter.com, which is a website. Now the part which you are seeing here is called as front end. Okay, so it is basically a HTML page. HTML is a markup language, so it is basically a HTML page, and every website you open, for example if you open facebook.com, then also you will able to see the front end part of this website, right? So every website is divided into two main parts. First is front end and second is back end. Now the part which you will able to see is called as front end or client side, and the other is back end, which is server side. So there are different technologies used in both front end and back end. For example, the front end part will use HTML, okay, and also JavaScript. So if you visit any unknown website and that website will ask you to run JavaScript, then don't allow that website, okay, because JavaScript will execute on your PC and not on the server, right? So if you don't trust the website, don't allow it to run JavaScript. Now if you talk about backend, which is a server side, which is a web server side. So web server is nothing but a computer like your computer, okay? It is no different, but it has more power than your computer. It has more memory, it has more storage, okay? But the working of web server is same as your PC. Okay, you can also install Windows operating system on server, you can also install Mac OS, you can also install Linux, right? Now the technologies your server understand is PHP, Python, MySQL, etc. So MySQL is a database and Apache is a web server. So web server and database are two of the main components which a server must have in order to become a web server. So these are the two main applications. Any computer having these two applications has capability to become a web server, right? So if you want to perform an attack on the server side, then you must create your attack in a language which web server understand, like PHP, Python, etc. And if you want your attack to perform on the client side, then you will create that attack in JavaScript. Okay, so these are the basics of what is a website and what is a web server. Okay, now in the next lesson I will teach you how exactly what is happening behind the scenes when you try to access a website like facebook.com.